Using completing the square, we're going to solve this quadratic. Previously, we would have used number splitting, and we would have done 2 times 3 is 6, and the factors of 6 to make 10. Well, there aren't any, so we can't do it. So what we do is we use completing the squares. First things first, we want to get rid of the 2 at the front. So what we do is we divide the whole thing by 2. So we're left with x squared plus 5x plus 3 over 2. It's always a good idea to leave it in fraction form. Don't put it in a decimal. Leave it as a improper fraction, not a mixed number, because it just makes it easier down the road. So our next step would be x squared plus 5x equals negative 3 over 2. Okay, now we're completing the square, so that means our bx term, which in this case is 5x, we halve that. Now half of 5 is 2.5, so this is where using our improper fractions come into place. So 2.5 is 5 over 2, so it becomes x squared plus 5x plus 5 over 2 squared equals minus 3 over 2 plus 5 over 2 squared. We're adding 5 over 2 squared to both sides, because technically if we move everything back to the left hand side, it equals 0. So that becomes a perfect square, so we're left with x plus 5 over 2 all squared equals minus 3 over 2 plus 25 over 4, because 5 squared is 25, 2 squared is 4. We have to add those those fractions up. So we're left with x plus 5 over 2 squared. Now we've got to make the denominators the same. This should be easy maths for people watching this. So times the numerator and denominator by 2, we're left with negative 6 over 4 plus 25 over 4. So we're left, so then we get next line, x plus 5 over 2 squared equals, now we've got negative 6 plus 25, that's 19, so we're left with 19 over 4. Just move this up a bit to give us a bit more space. So now we square root both sides. So we're left with x plus 5 over 2 equals plus or minus the square root of 19 over 2. Because what happens is we would have square rooted both sides. That equals square root of 19 over 4 is the square root of 19 over the square root of 4, which equals the square root of 19 over 2. And don't forget the plus or minus, obviously. So that's where we are at. So that means x equals, we want x on its own, so it becomes negative 5 over 2 plus or minus the square root of 19 over 2. And that's our answer. If you want, you can go to another step. You don't have to, which equals negative 5 plus or minus root 19 over 2. And that's similar to what we're going to see in the next few videos when I look at the quadratic formula. That's plus or minus there. Okay, looking at the quadratic formula. All right, thank you.